All right, now we're going to solve a system of equations where the system is nonlinear. In other words, one or both of the graphs are not straight lines. So this is an x squared and the graph is a parabola. So to graph these, we can use the same thing we did in systems of two equations and two unknowns. You can try to eliminate one of the variables, but a lot of times substitution is the most effective way to solve with systems of nonlinear equations. Not always, but that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to use substitution. So what I'm going to do here, y is 2x minus 1, so that's the second equation. I'm going to plug that in for the first equation. For y, I'm going to plug in 2x minus 1. So we get 2x minus 1 equals x squared minus 4. I just substituted. Now we can solve this equation for x. So this is a quadratic. To solve quadratics, we want to get them equal to 0. So when I subtract 2x, we get minus 1 equals x squared minus 2x minus 4. When I add 1 to both sides, we get x squared minus 2x minus 3, and that's equal to 0. If this easily factors, but if it didn't, you would use the quadratic formula to solve. This does easily factor. This factors to x minus 3 times x plus 1. And we see this is equal to 0 when x is 3 and when x is negative 1. All right, so now we need to know what y values go with each of these x values. So for x equals 3, what y value goes with that? Well, I can plug in 3 into here or into here. It doesn't matter. Notice if I plug in 3 here, we get 9 minus 4 is 5. If I plug 3 into here, we get 2 times 3 is 6 minus 1 is 5. So you just pick one of the equations and plug it in. I'm going to actually show the work here. So when I plug it, I'm going to plug it into this one. We get 2 times 3 minus 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. Now this is an ordered pair solution. When x is 3, y is 5. So the point that is the solution to this system is 3, 5. That's one of the answers. And we get another answer when x is negative 1. Again, you can plug that into either equation. I'm going to plug it into the second equation. So we get 2 times negative 1 minus 1. Minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. So when x is negative 1, y is negative 3. So this is one of the solutions. This is the other solution. So these are the two solutions. Now, how does that relate to this? Well, what this is, y equals x squared minus 4. That's a parabola shifted down 4 units. So we get something kind of like this, yeah? This is a straight line, start at negative 1, go up 2 over 1, and when we connect these, we get a graph like this. What we found here, these are the 2 points where the 2 graphs intersect. This is the point x is 3, y is 5. This is the point x is negative 1 this is the point x is negative 1 and y is negative 3. So that's what we're finding when we solve these, just like a system of 2 equations and 2 unknowns that we learned earlier. It's the same thing. We're finding the points where the graphs of the 2 equations intersect. All right.